müssen jetzt stark sein. Ja? Wir dürfen nicht nervös oder ängstlich aussehen. Wir gehen da jetzt einfach raus und tun, als wäre alles normal.
How did the original film influence or inspire you for your role?
I didn't watch it until I finished making this one. I just wanted to have my mind clear and my own response to the script be my own and not have it be with any sort of added influence or images or choices that other people had made. I just wanted my response to come organically, you know?
The original film, for me, was what got me really excited about doing the remake. I felt like there was the slow burn and sort of the uncomfortableness of the first and second act of the film was completely different than the third act, and some of the things that they had done in that original film of that uncomfortableness and that subtlety was something that really attracted me to this project because I just loved the way that they were playing with each other, kind of like a cat playing with a mouse.
Now that you have seen it, do you think fans of the original will enjoy it?
If you're truly a fan of the first one, I think you'll enjoy watching this one. It's almost like watching one cut and then watching the director's cut and going like, oh, that was different, that was different. You'll definitely have that experience if you're a fan of the original.
I don't think that we were all sort of set out to make the exact same film. Me being an American, which is versus the Danish or even the UK, there's a certain sense of American culture that you would fight back or you would do something different. And so there was a certain aspects of the original film that I absolutely loved that didn't sit with me well from the culture that I was raised in. And so to go back and make this movie and keep all these great elements, but also play with these other elements, I thought was really fun. And I thought James Watkins did an incredible job at making the film different, but having it be similar.
But we're making this movie for people who have not seen the original. And so that's the most important audience, I guess, when you're thinking about who you're telling this story to.
Das ist mein Mann Ben.
Ich bin Patrick Felt und das ist meine Frau Kira. Ihr müsst uns mal besuchen kommen. Der Südwesten ist wirklich wunderschön. Ja, das wäre toll. Es ist so ruhig hier. Haben die überhaupt Nachbarn?
As fathers, you know, Paddy and Ben are very different characters. What do you think fascinates Ben about this other family, and what makes him want to visit people he doesn't actually know?
I think what Ben is lured into in this relationship is that he sees in Paddy this super force of nature and charismatic person who improvises everything and just flies by the seat of his pants, and I think that Ben sees something in him based on where we pick up with him in the film, of him having, you know, complications in his marriage, he's lost his job, and there's something that he sees in Paddy that if he could just be like Paddy, then all of his problems and his insecurities would be fixed. And as the movie progresses, he's learning more and more that he doesn't want to be like Paddy, and Paddy is somebody that he didn't know.
Agnes, wollt ihr uns nicht den Tanz vorführen, den ihr eingeübt habt?
And, was stimmt nicht mit dir? Spür den Rhythmus einfach in deinen Beinen. 1, 2, 3, 4, jetzt aber. Nein!
Eddie!
Was stimmt nicht mit dir?
What was your worst or weirdest experience on holiday, and what would be an absolute deal breaker for you?
My worst experience on holiday, an ex-partner of mine, we went to Prague for like 3 nights in the winter, and I arrived and British Airways had lost my luggage. And so I was in the Czech winter with no clothes. And I think they gave me like 50 Czech krona. I think I got 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of underpants, and like a t-shirt and a jumper. And so that was pretty brutal. And then my clothes arrived when I got back into the UK.
As far as crazy holidays, I mean, I think we've all had our fair share. There's always something interesting about the vacation.
And then best experience on holiday, probably just being with my family, my big extended family on holiday. Sitting by a pool for a couple of weeks is my favorite thing.
Any holiday that you don't really have to get on a plane is like a great holiday. You know, I'd much rather drive somewhere than go to the airport.
And what is an absolute deal breaker? Disrespect. People disrespecting anyone.
Hier draußen bist du entweder der Jäger oder die Beute.
Du musst jetzt tapfer sein. Ihr beiden, ihr
wart erfrischend anders.
Oh, das ist wirklich lieb, dass du das sagst.